And then you start getting up tiered to planes that you didn't expect to have to fight. It's like, oh man. But yeah, it was right around, probably go ahead and call it around 6 months, but it was definitely a little less than that. And then of course I was all arcade until I got to the F-15E and started playing like top tier arcade. And it's, oh my god, talk about Missile Fest. That is crazy. Oh, it is so fast paced. And that's when I kind of started reaching out to some of the squadrons and seeing what was out there. So that's when I kind of started going live to see what other pilots played, because I just couldn't. I was like, there's got to be something else. And I was hesitant to dive into ARB a little bit, and that first squadron almost kind of forced me to. And yeah, once I kind of got it figured out, I was really frustrated with some of the radars, because I'm like, I know it should be able to do some of these things, and my first squadron really pointed me to some of the YouTube tutorials and gave me some other pointers on the game. Because yeah, again, I was new to gaming. I'd never thought to get on YouTube and check out, tips and stuff like that. So yeah, now shit, any game I start, that's the first place I go is to check that stuff out. I was such a noob coming back in. The last time I really gamed heavily was when I built this computer, like back in 2012. And I pretty much unplugged and called it quits after that. And not because of gaming, just everything that was going on. Just didn't have time for it anymore. And nothing that I really enjoyed was out there. Couldn't find any good flight games. There just wasn't anything out there. Had I known better, I think War Thunder came out within months of that decision. That was unfortunate. But we found it now. And we found you guys now, so. Suppose that and then yeah, it slows down a lot once you start getting to pretty much about rank 6. Each vehicle's RP goes up. You got to have the SL saved up. Yeah, it gets a little rough. Definitely gets a little rough at that point. All right, let's do a few more. Let's do 2 or 3 more. If you got to take a break, that's fine. I am going to go ahead and do some early props then. You guys are in for a disgusting tasting treat. Probably isn't going to taste good, but we're going to shove it down your throat anyway. So the Tempest Mark II, that's what we're going to fly. We're going to fly the Tempest Mark II because that feeds 110% into this old vampire here. So we're going to try and knock out 5 battles in the Tempest Mark II at 6.0. We just opened up wide up, so if anybody wants to fly some props, now's your chance. Got about an hour and a half left, guys. I am going to keep it to about 6 hours today since it's Monday. We go every day. I will try and get back to 4 o'clock tomorrow. I was a little late today, but that's because I streamed late yesterday. And Star Trek a little bit. I was definitely playing that this morning, so we'll get back to it. We'll get back to really get back to regular scheduled stuff tomorrow. Yeah, I've had a blast. I spaded this plane quick. This one and honestly, all these British props have been really good. Especially if you take care of the guns and you're not just holding them down, because they are a little bit prone to jam, especially some of the early ones. You manage that properly, these things are a menace. To all my exes out there, still got it. Just kidding. I actually think I'm on pretty good terms with most of my exes. All of them, really. I think they would all be happy to see me, as I would be happy to see them. I didn't mean that. That was a joke. Yeah, you can get you in here now, bud. I don't know what this long-ass wait time was all about. Probably waiting on me to let you in. Love flying with the old trickster. So, I'm a rock star. I got my rock moves, and I don't need. Wookiee's probably throwing up if he's watching me right now. Says, where's the rock at? What are you doing? Disgusting. I can get into it, Wook. Gaga is where I kind of start to draw the line, though. A few of those songs I can get into, but only a few. Alright, now that we're back from our break, we can go back to our lurking. I'm alright. I'm just fine. No worries, man. I'm good. So what? I hope you guys are having as good of a day as I am. I know some of y'all are snowed in and not feeling well, but that's the days you put the music on, make some comfort food, make the best of it. Especially when you're not feeling well. Sometimes when I'm feeling sick, the last thing I want to do is like sit down and mess around on the computer and shit, but get your mind off it. Get your mind off that stuff. Get some music playing, get some games going. Be right back. Let me go grab some. He was just sitting here too and decided to wander off. Do you even care if I stop bleeding? You're spoiled. People love you. Da-dum. Da-dum. Sit. Sit. Da-dum. 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 Sit. Da-da-dum. Oh, you love a nanner, don't ya? Yes, it's good for you too. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, Tim love his treatsies. Thank you, Tricky. Tricky knows how to kill time. That's all there is, bud. That's a whole banana. You just ate a whole banana. Yeah, just like that. You just inhaled it, bud. Losing my sight. Losing my mind. Actually, I've never really worn this marine hat. I don't mind it. Feels good. Looks alright. Got this when I was a recruiter. Did do some recruiting. That was a good time. Recruiting around here in the Phoenix area. Got to go to ASU. Woohoo! That was a good time. Talk about eye candy. You go to school like ASU. Whew, the rumors are true. That's why you think I came down here every weekend from Embry-Riddle. We would be coming down here. Party at ASU. Party there for show. We was doing that for show. Alright, let's take some shit out. Alright, climb. Climb. No bombers. Dive on people. Energy management. Key. Nothing's alright. Nothing is fine. Stop whining, you rich wiener. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, let's stay minimum. We'll stay min. You evil trickster, you. Uh-oh, losing my mouse. Nope, I lost old Tricky there. Who's up for some volleyball? Whoa. It doesn't love that. Not like the German planes kind of do. Yeah, sometimes. If not, it's usually worth it. At least you're up there. If there's bombers, golden. If not, it's usually an interceptor or something we run into, but at least you've got energy to dive out of it. Oh, I'm still so rusty at these. I went so long without flying them. I was on such a good rotation, right? 5 battles, 5 battles, 5 battles, and as soon as that Rafale started getting in sight, oh man, I was done. I kind of gave up on all the other ones. I see your mark, but I can't see him yet. They're probably going after that 288. Let's see if we can accelerate here a little bit. Minus time a game, people get hurt. Fire, playing with them boys. These guys are animals. Never simple charge.
Attack the enemy.
I see him now. Dang, that's good eyes, man.
Somebody attack him.
Definitely don't want to get in front of these things. Either one of them, the P-51s or the F-8s.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Playing with them boys. Oh, what's that F-7 doing way down there going after that bomber? Probably been chasing him for a minute. Oh, this is not a situation I want to be in. Oh, tell me that Hornet just killed him. Nice. Good job, Hornet. That almost looked unlucky for that P-51. Yep. Oh, you got both of them. Nice. All right. That'll help. Dang, Tricky's in a space way up there. Could probably got a little bit higher, but yep. Nice. Dang. Something's got to give. No. I can only count to 4.